Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I am Sophia, child of the cosmos. I wanted to share a message. Sit still in silence. Identify, release, and change how you respond to the past. You can't change it, but you can command how you respond to it. And if you're seeing 730, doesn't have to be together, could be separately. You could be seeing 000 or 777333, or just 730 at separate times. You're on the right path. Stay focused on your spiritual wealth, and you do have divine support. I'm picking up also a lot in regards to the past. So if you have past people coming back into your life, be cautious. You might have left them behind you for a reason. Okay? And when you heal that inner psyche, you don't allow these people to continue to disrupt your life. There's a reason why you left that past behind. Don't open that door. Also, command a prosperous life through conscious, positive actions by getting rid of the past, especially if it's toxic. All right, so we're going to pull some messages. Let's see. Oh, not this deck. Excuse me. So, welcome to my channel. I'm Sophia. My channel is all about healing the inner psyche, the mind and the heart. I'm a child of the cosmos. I know a lot of my verbiage is kind of out there, so I'm going to try to tailor it to the earthly realm rather than keeping it so much in the spiritual, so you can get a better understanding of what my channel is all about. Also, I do channel. I read energy. I have visions. I hear, see, feel, touch. And I read clouds in the sky. And I do put that on my page because I have to keep myself balanced. That is the light within me. But I also have shadow, my dark side. And I specialize in healing the inner psyche, the shadow parts of you that you were told were bad and that we stuff down in the inner psyche, in the mind, in the heart, and then we end up operating from that center of the wounded child. We just keep adding on to it as we grow older. All right, so my channel is all about healing that. But like I said, I have to balance myself, and I do go out and I pray, meditate. It's the same. You have to protect yourself too as you pray. But let me just stay out of that energy. So those are the two messages that I have for today, and I have two beautiful pictures for those messages. All right, Spirit, what are we talking about? Holy Spirit. I pray to the Holy Spirit. And this deck is dedicated to my Holy Spirit. What are we talking about, Holy Spirit? All right, thank you. Your words have power. Be mindful. Your words have power. Be mindful. And that is so true because our words are energy. And that energy, we all exude vibration. We are constantly letting out vibration throughout the day by our thoughts. You cannot say you don't have any thoughts because words are thoughts. I'm having a thought right now and I'm speaking on it. I'm using my verbiage to articulate that thought. Therefore, it's an energy and a vibration, and it's going to latch on to a frequency. So I am being guided. This is what I've created. This is what I know. Healing that mind and that heart, which is your inner psyche. So I command a prosperous life through conscious, positive actions because that's a vibration and it's going to latch onto a frequency. Let's see what we have, what we're exuding in our hearts. Let's see what we have in our heart space. All right. I know what I got in my heart space. Lots of love for myself and those around me, and for strangers as well. Be kind to everyone you meet, because you never know what people are going through. Nice is kind of itchy for me, but kindness goes a long way. Anyone can be nice and it can be fake, but kindness, it's hard to fake. In my opinion. Let me know what you think about that. I'd love to hear everyone's opinion. Talks to you with respect. So you may have someone in your life right now, or you may operate in that energy where you talk to people with respect, or someone talks to you with respect. I'm picking up on Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so we're going to pull from the deck messages for abundant living and solutions, okay? How do we obtain abundant living and solutions to keep it in your energy, your vibration, your frequency? Because we all hold it. Quantum physics, we hold energy within us. We all have electrons in the body. Our organs, everything, cells are made up of it. And we also have Libra at the top of the deck. All right. Okay. Shadow is what shadow does. And you know what? I was picking up on this side being a little bit distorted. But I didn't want to say nothing because I'm trying to keep my energy really positive. But there's, I have to call it out when I feel it. And I was. But like I said, I'm trying to keep my energy. But we have to balance positive with negative, right? And it doesn't mean it's bad. Let's see what it is. Shadow is what shadow does. Let's see what we need to work on. Sit still in silence and identify. Okay? Let's see what comes out. Identify, release, and change how you respond to the past. Okay? You can't change it, but you can command how you respond to it. You command your energy, your vibration, and your frequency. I command it every day. Say it. Because that, if you don't, you let your past command you, you're going to block your blessings, your prosperity, your abundance, your blessings. So let's see what we're dealing with. Shadow is what shadow does. Your words have power. Be mindful. Command your energy. Ooh, all right. All right, let's see. Okay, man, we got so many. Okay, we got 3. All right. So shadow is what shadow does. This could be someone in your life. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be a Gemini or Taurus. Is what I'm picking up on. All right. So you could be receiving late night calls and texts. What's the 411? Okay, there's some information in regards to that. Okay, you could be having someone texting you late at night. Calls could be draining you. You have work in the morning. Command your prosperity, okay? Do not allow someone to take over and disrupt your life. Lying to get what they want. Could be a Gemini, could be a Taurus. They're lying to get what they want. Or you could be a Gemini, you could be a Taurus. They could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Put the energy where it belongs. I'm also picking up on a Libra, Aquarius, Virgo. No Virgo. Hold on one moment. Libra, Taurus. Okay, we have Taurus twice on the table. Makes you feel bad about yourself. You must kick rocks. So this is possibly a person that you may be in a relationship with, or it could be family, because they can kick rocks. Friends, you know, a friend could be calling you late at night, texting, needing help. They lie to get what they want. Okay, I know people like that. Makes you feel bad about yourself because you're not helping when they need you. So, kick rocks. This could be a family member, could be a friend. I'm picking up on a lot of energy here. So just put the energy where it belongs, okay? Could be a family, could be a friend, could be a lover. Put the energy where it belongs. All right, so... Okay, so this is the shadow is, what shadow does. Put the energy where it belongs. This is what came out. Be mindful. Your words have power. Okay, understand. Your words have power. Be very mindful. Talk to you with respect. So you may have, on this side, we have a lot of good energy coming through. On this side, we have a little friction. Okay, so late night calls and texts. What's the 411? All right, we're pulling for the left side. Spirit says, and the right. What does Spirit say? Holy Spirit, what's the message? Be willing to see things clearly, no matter the outcome. Okay? Be willing to see things clearly, no matter the outcome. All right. Let's pull from messages for abundant living and solutions, and let's see what we can get. Let's see if we can get something. But as far as the late night calls and texts, here's the solution. Turn your phone off or put it on mute after 6 or 7 or 8, whatever time that you go to bed, put it on mute. Okay, because this person that calls and texts late at night, they lie to get what they want, and they make you feel bad when you don't comply. Okay, character is more important than reputation, so be mindful of who you're becoming when dealing with these types of people. They can slaughter reputation, but your character will stand the test of time. So be true to you. Okay? That's coming out with this area here. All right. Okay, so let's get a card from the Heart Center from my Gaia cards, and we're going to get a message from Spirit, and we're going to close this off. I don't want my videos to be too long, and I don't want to stay too much in the right side energy, because it's really yeah, it's not too bad. Minor attributes, but yeah. All right. So we do have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, on the table. Okay? All right. Let's get a message. These are my Gaia cards. It's a message from the Heart Center. All right. So sit still in silence, especially when you argue with people. You want to release that energy. You don't want to store it in your heart and in your mind. That's the inner psyche, and it stores things. It's an onion. It just puts many layers, and those layers you start to project from that area, that space, because that's how the shadow operates. It's the subconscious mind. We have, I'm picking up on Libra, Virgo, Taurus, Taurus, Libra. Empower yourself by seeing past the outer conditions of this world. Okay? This is someone who's too much in the material and not enough feeding your soul. Okay? You got to feed the soul. You got to balance. That's why it's important to work on the inner psyche, the mind and the heart, especially when you go through painful situations in life. Okay? All right, let's see what we got. A message from the Holy Spirit. Practice love in your daily life. That opens up the heart center, your inner child. We need to open up that inner child. Let's see what we can pull from this deck. Childhood memories, and let's see if we can pull something to open up your inner child. Do something fun. Do something that your inner child loved to do. You gotta heal it, because that's where we operate from, so that your earthly soul can be set free and awaken. I'm gonna pull because there's so much energy, so I'm just gonna let it drop. All right. A lot more was trying to come out. Eat your favorite food that you loved as a child. Play house. If you got a lover, play some house. Play the game of life. Heads up. 7-Up. Teach your kids some games. If you have children, heads up, 7-Up. Have an ice cream fight. That's always fun. Compare and contrast your likes and dislikes, so that you get a better understanding of yourself. So when you meet people, you stay true to you. You don't start, because see, if you operate on a higher frequency and you meet people who operate on a lower, you're going to lower yourself just to match their energies. They can't match your energy because it's too high. And that's why I have to be careful with mine, because I operate very, very high, and I will match lower energy. So that's why I have to protect my energetic field. Jump rope. Jump some rope. Read your favorite childhood book. Mine was The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I literally imagined myself walking through the wardrobe. I really entered. This was way before the movie even came out, okay? Played Battlefield. Yes. And we have at the top of the deck, Ghost in the Graveyard. LOL. Yes. Oh, that was a fun one, right? Of course it was. All right. Remember, life is 10% of what happens to you. Your words have power. Be mindful and pay attention to your body when you're with people, because your inner soul is trying to send you messages. So pay attention to your mind and your heart, because everything, and I mean everything, flows from there. The mind and the heart, the two most highest frequencies in the body. I am Sophia. I send you so much love and light. Please like, subscribe, and thank you.